Another crucial Clarence Park contest. Another night for the Saints to try and reign supreme. Welcome along to what can only be described as a must-win. The term's thrown around a lot, but this is paramount. And let's hope the Saints make it just as box office. Tonight, it's the Saints versus the Millers at Clarence Park. Dion Woodman and Michael Johnson combining crisply in order to get the ball clear of the danger. Headed away by Aveley, but only as far as Zane Banton, who did score not too long ago, so there's a chance, and that's a great switch over towards James Sweet. Fantastic from Zane Banton, and James foul on the edge of the box, and the referee... Rizzulo standing over the ball, the referee just watching the pushing and pulling in the box, but now it's Rizzulo who will send it low to the edge of the box, shot from range, but it won't happen. Rizzulo again with a cross, deflected out, and it will be a corner. On the edge of the box, he had time and space in acres. Rizzulo sends a corner in towards the near post. Unfortunately, it's covered by Aveley. Banton has it though and immediately twists with an offensive disposition towards the Aveley net, towards Dion Woodman it goes. He'll head it down towards the edge of the box. Long King with a strike, can't quite do it there. Who has time and space to just saunter down the right hand side, no pressure being applied, and so he can soak up and lap up all of the adulation on the ball and then win it back off an Aveley player. Sent back from Zane Banton, just too heavy of a touch from Bendel, but it's back to him on this right hand side, feints the cross, and now it's back to James Sweet, who will cross it into the centre. Header into the left hand side. That's delightful from the Saints.
What
Saints
a goal.
Spirits soaring in this first half.
Absolutely great goal, and I have to say, Alfie Bendel made that. He kind of careered forward a bit like Roy Keane in his prime. He kind of careered into one, careered into the other.
That right-hand side is gaping, and so he can send it for Aidan Dowsh, who is running towards the corner flag. Presumably will send it towards James Sweet. Nate keep it for himself, why not? Towards Rizzulo, who cuts it towards James Sweet. Could have a go, cuts one way, shoots with the left foot. There could be a handball, it's a penalty. Fantastic stuff. Another call from the referee, and the Saints have a second chance of success in this game. Again, tremendous work from James Sweet. Cool as ice on a cold Tuesday night. Ice in the veins of the number 9, who slots it home into the bottom right corner. It's a brace for Sean Jeffers. Make that 8 for the season, and this fateful 8th goal of the campaign could be quite the spectacle. St Albans 2 up in this first half.
Absolutely fantastic, and it's thoroughly deserved. You have to say that. St Albans have been playing really well, been on top. 2 for Sean Jeffers. It could not be going better at this stage. I do have to stress, at this stage.
For the Saints, it's delightful scenes. However, Aveley now have a chance to respond. Cross comes in towards goal,
great header,
and Claridge manages to get his head on it, and that was simply sensational and completely crucial at that. Cross again from Aveley towards the far post, and it's scrambling up. It could get tasty, but Michael Johnson says none of that please. Here he rushes to get the ball. He'll try and do a long throw in, as long as he can anyway. The tall towering body of the Aveley player can't get on it, and so Alfie Bendel towards the right hand side we go again, and Zane Banton has time and space. Aidan Dowsh on the inside, a big slide from the number 2, and the big shouts from the support, and it's going to be a yellow card. The referee already into his pocket, and that was a set in stone decision immediately. Hamza Semakula with a yellow card
in this league. So at the moment it's 2-0, so they're absolutely cruising. He knows they need another to even think about being safe.
Aveley with a free kick in towards the box, towards the far post. Dion Woodman's there first, and by a country mile he's there first. Banton then leaps like a salmon to win the header, and then Brandon Mason does incredible work to win the ball back. First time ball over the top towards Aidan Dowsh, who has a great chance, just misses the ball, just has to do a bit of hold up play and holds it up brilliantly. Sean Jeffers is there on that right hand side, sends it to James Sweet, who will get it in towards goal. But again, working in triangles actually with the way they're passing. They're making it work. And a big shout from their number 10, David Hicks, is in acres of space. He's got his arms up half doing a Jude Bellingham celebration impersonation, but ultimately, without the goal being scored, finally gets it. First time over the top, and ultimately it was, well, seemingly futile. Long King thought he had it covered, but loses his footing. Cross comes in a dangerous area, but Michael Johnson catches the David Cower attempt. Get away with it. They're going to do their absolute best. Tussle going on between Claridge and I believe that is the number 9 of Aveley, ultimately cleared out of the first time. A cross comes in though from Semakula, and there's been a wrestling match going on in the middle there. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's 2 shot attempts from the number 17.
Alfie Bendel
Both blocked
blocking
off the
both.
back of Alfie Bendel.
What a legend.
I think at first glance it might be Harrison Smith, but they have to deal with the throw in from Aveley first. Chaos being created, headers being applied, pressure being applied. Tyrese Owen has a chance to shoot towards goal. So many St Albans bodies in the way, and finally they can hoof it clear in the form of Gio Rizzulo, who will lash it down the right hand side. And down this right hand side, Brandon Mason wins the header, and then James Claridge will scoop it up with Alfie Bendel then going with the triple threat and then sending it to the right hand side. Now it's a foot race between Aidan Doush, and Aidan Doush wins it. Great work from Aidan Doush, wonderful work rate. He'll send it low towards Harrison Smith, couldn't quite get on it. Alfie Bendel then scoops it up on the edge of the box. Great work from him, backheels it to Rizzulo, and now it's up to Aidan Doush, who can have a go towards goal. Oh, it's so close. Aveley, they're positive pieces of play. They've now, they've been simmered, quite frankly. They were really igniting this game on its head for a moment, couldn't get the ball in the back of the net, and they've let St Albans grow back into this game. Switched to the left-hand side, delightful ball from James Claridge, and Brandon Mason is pulled over. That's a shirt pull, and Semakula could be walking. The referee's gone into his pocket. He's already on a yellow, and that spells the end of the game for Hamza Semakula. He had to be careful, and he was playing strongly and spirited all the way through, but it caught up to him eventually. Aveley down to 10 men in this second half. The St Albans fans singing in strong voice, more so now that Ken Charles is back in the field of play. And we'll see how he initiates himself into this game as well. Has proved a danger in the middle, on the wing, doesn't really matter. He can be a danger from anywhere in that forward line. So we shall soon find out. Ball played over the top again. Michael Johnson, in the end, has to hoof it clear. It's towards Ken Charles instantaneously, who's looking to sprint onto it, coming back with some electricity in his play and wins the ball. Fantastic job from Ken Charles. And now Alfie Payne can wander down the left-hand side towards Reuben Wyatt, the substitute, turning and then twisting in through 1, 2, 3 bodies. Corner! Oh, what a strike! An absolutely splendid strike. Wonderful from Wyatt. And if that isn't the cherry on top of this absolutely phenomenal cake, I don't know what is. Reuben Wyatt, take a bow.
Fantastic goal. Reuben Wyatt, I mean, he beat about 3 players there and arced into the top corner from well outside the box. That was an awesome goal from Reuben Wyatt.
And then on Tuesday, Hearts Charity Cup versus Potters Bar. Of course, that was the team they faced in the final of the Hearts Charity Cup pre-season, winning 2-1. So a good piece of silverware for the Saints, and they will be facing them again for another contest in the Hearts Charity Cup. And then on the 8th, it will be St Albans at home versus Weymouth. All live on Mix 92.6. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, savour the moment. Indulge in a sweet feeling of success. A vital victory for the Saints. A brace from Sean Jeffers set the standard, but ultimately Reuben Wyatt's second half strike stole the spotlight under the lights here at Clarence Park. It is an emphatic win, and like we say, it was an essential win. A great performance from the Saints all round, and at the end of February, what a way to end the month. The Saints go marching on.